Let's get one thing straight. Sewing is not just for your grandma anymore. Hot girls know how to sew. And today we're sewing a bucket hat. My boyfriend's birthday is coming up. It's tomorrow. So I wanted to add a little something that would make it special. And nothing says special like handmade. I found this cute little design on Etsy. It is Naruto themed for all you Naruto fans out there. And we are using the Glory Allen pattern. But let's stop talking about it. Let's just do it. The first step, of course, is to cut out the pattern. So I had these printed and there are only 3 pieces, which is really nice. So I got started cutting. And once you're done with that, it should look like this. For this bucket hat, I am using this forest green corduroy. I did choose not to use any super thick fabrics just because I wanted it to be a little bit more of a loose fit. However, if you do want to make something that's a little more sturdy, I would suggest something a little thicker, like canvas or something like that. I don't know about you guys, but cutting the fabric is kind of my least favorite part of the experience because, man, sometimes my back hurts the next day and I'm like, why? I just cut fabric. But I'm just putting so much effort into my right hand that it creates all these problems that I didn't know that I would have. All right, we're done and we have all our pieces and I can finally get to the fun part. Holy moly, cutting fabric makes me so sweaty. Okay, so I cut out all of the pieces and now I do want to try and add my embroidery design. I got a hidden leaf symbol with the line crossed out. He's always mentioned that's something that he wanted, but I had never really gotten around to embroidering it, so we're putting it on this bucket hat. I am hoping that it's gonna be okay on the corduroy. I haven't tried it before, but you know, we're just gonna go for it and see what happens, cause YOLO. Let's plug it in. First things first, I have this hoop and then I also have this stabilizer. It's basically just thick paper and I think that it helps to keep the fabric upright and tight. And then of course it helps with the stitching as well. The hardest part is getting the fabric and stabilizer into this hoop and making it nice and snug. This really is such a nifty machine. You can just click the design, you orient the design the way that you want to, and then you just kind of start and it goes. When the machine is going, it is so freaking cool to watch your design come to life. There it is. Yay. Okay, so I have the design, which is nice, and it's still attached to this bag, so I just rip it off. Came out pretty good. I already clipped these here, so I'm just gonna sew straight stitches to connect them together. Let's do this. So now that we have both the bands and the brim sewn together, we're gonna attach the band to the top of the hat. I'm gonna fold this in half, fold it again, cut this little top piece off, just right there, chop. And then we're going to do it on the other side as well. So we're gonna match these triangles together, fold it again, and then chop. Try not to make it too big because a little goes a long way. So now we have 4 little triangles. I'm gonna do the same thing with the band piece here. Fold it in half. Since this is the middle one, we're gonna wanna cut triangles on both sides. Here, there. 2 triangles. And then for this last one, just on the shorter side, just on this top side here. Boom. Clean those up later. Probably, I'll just leave it. So now that we have the band and the top part, we are going to be attaching them together. So here, right sides, and if you don't know, the right side is the side that is the nice side, and then this would be the wrong side, which has none of the corduroy. So this is the right side. This is the side that's gonna be showing on your bucket hat. So I'm gonna put the right sides of the top piece and then the band together. Yep. Oh.
part here, which is kind of nice for people with big butts. Yeah.
Oh.
You like it?
Yeah.
All
Let's
right.
see if I can make
thought
it.
so, and I use this material.
Oh, marble.
You like it?
Yeah. All right.
And if for you or me, I don't care.
We'll see what I can do.
It's pretty hot in here.
It is hot. I'm sweating. It's fucking hot in here. Okay, where were we? Now we're matching the seam with the triangles here. And then I am using these clips because I never learned how to use needles, if I'm being honest.
You are pathetic.
All the right sides are together. When I turn this right side out, this will be the top part of the hat. Well, I sewed it all. I went all the way around until I got to here. Here I'm adding these little snippets onto the top of the hat just so that when it goes back to the right side, it will have a little bit more flexibility to move. And so now when you turn it out, I have the top. Now is generally a good time to check to see if your thing is okay. And my boyfriend actually has a humongous head, so it is a little loose on me, so I'm hoping it'll be perfect for him. I'm an idiot. I forgot to add the embroidery design on. It's not me unless I make a mistake. So now I've just folded the sides over on the embroidery design and I'm going to add it to the center front of the hat. I folded the sides over because I don't want those raw edges to be shown. And so now I'm just going to top stitch it onto the top and the sides of the hat. We did it, guys. So here we go, round 2, sewing the band to the top of the hat. Now that we've done that, we can move on to the brim. Again, we are going to match the triangles or the seams together so that we can evenly space out the band and the brim when sewing them together. And voila! Sasuke, what's up? I got forbidden from the Hidden Leaf Village. I got the cross out, like, yay. Anyway, I think it's looking pretty good so far, so hopefully I don't mess anything up. Yesterday, I already sewed the lining. So here we go, what am I doing? I want your right side and your right side together. So we're gonna sew all the way around, we're gonna leave a little hole, and then we're gonna use that hole to turn it back to the right side, and then we're gonna do the bucket hat circles. Bucket hat circles. Just going to clip these all along the side. Ta-da! So both are wrong sides, and we're going to sew all the way around with a little hole. Let me just, make sure I'm not missing anything. These two are gonna be open and it'll be just big enough where I can turn it back to the right side. Sweet. Let's do it. So what we're gonna do now is take everything back out of that little hole. It's a little bit difficult, but you just gotta keep pushing through. Here we are. Poke, poke, poke. Now I am pinning the edges just so that when I sew all the way around the hat, I have a flat surface, which makes it a whole lot easier. Here was the hole that we pushed all the fabric through, and as you can see, I folded over the edges so that it will create a clean look when we top stitch. For the first top stitch, I am going pretty close to the edge, and I just want to make sure that I do close that hole up. Once you're done with the first round of top stitching, you're gonna go 1/4 inch in and then do it all again. You will repeat this until you get to the edge of the brim and the band. So that is how I totally rushed making my boyfriend a birthday gift, and I think it came out pretty good though, so I'm pretty happy about it. Shout out to Gloria Allen for making such a great pattern and just super easy tutorial. And if you're a fan of Naruto, hit that like button. This was kind of a very simplistic bucket hat. I didn't go through all the specific details that would make it look a little bit more professional, but my boyfriend kind of likes that laid back, kind of more simplistic look. So that is kind of what I went for. I hope this video was informational at least, if not entertaining. And I'll see you guys in the next one. You idiot!
난 no worries 걱정 따윈 없지 no 되기 원해 나로 맡겨 태양이 너무 가까워 나의 그들은 burning 나는 분난 방을 잡